Hare Ram. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Jai हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, श्री श्री निताय गौरांग की, श्री श्री राधा गोविंद जी की, श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की, शील प्रभुपाद की जय। We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 72, The Slaying of the Demon Jarasandha, Text 7. Please repeat after me. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Samyak Vyavasitam Rajan Bhavata Shatru Karshana Kalyani Yena Te Kirtir Lokana Anubhavishyati. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Samyak Vyavasitam Rajan Bhavata Shatru Karshana Kalyani Yena Te Kirtir Lokana Anubhavishyati. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Samyak Vyavasitam Rajan Bhavata Shatru Karshana Kalyani Yena Te Kirtir Lokana Anubhavishyati. Repeat. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Bhavata Shatru Karshana Lokana Anubhavishyati. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Samyak Vyavasitam Rajan. Bhagavan Uvacha, the Supreme Lord said, Samyak, perfectly. Sitam determined. Rajan, O king, avatar by you, Shatru of enemies, Karshana or tormentor, Kalyani auspicious, Yena by which they your Kirti fame, Lokana all the world, Anubhavishati it will see. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, your decision is perfect, O King, and thus your noble fame will spread to all the worlds, O tormentor of your enemies. Lord Krishna here concurs with King Yudhishthir's decision that the Rasiyu sacrifice should be performed. The Lord further agrees that there is nothing unfair in the fact that one result is achieved by those who worship Him and another by those who do not. The great Bhagavatam commentators point out that by addressing King Yudhishthir as Shatru Karshana, tormentor of enemies, Lord Krishna is imparting अग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथां वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितं च नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरत से नमः हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता श्री राधा कांता नमस्ते तप्त कांचना गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा. So I seek blessings from all the devotees present here so that I can glorify Supreme Lord and His devotees and purify my heart. Please bless me so that I can do this seva nicely. Hare Krishna. English is okay here, everyone, or otherwise Hindi. सब लोग इंग्लिश समझ जाएंगे कि हिंदी? ठीक है, I think. Okay. So here Srimad Bhagavatam is wonderfully describing the glories of devotees and Lord. Devotees are glorifying the Lord and Lord is glorifying the devotee. What is Srimad Bhagavatam? It's just glorification of devotees and Lord. I was hearing one lecture by Radhanath Swami Maharaj. He was telling
What is Krishna consciousness? We become happy in the glories of Lord and devotees. That is Krishna consciousness. We want to glorify them. So in Golok Vrindavan also, devotees are glorifying each other and Lord. And that glorification and qualities of Lord and devotees, they are touching our heart so much, it's melting the heart. Like Rup Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, when they went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Ramkeli, he is telling, your humility is breaking my heart. That means they were really genuinely humble, because no one can cheat Lord. He can detect very easily. He is everywhere. So this is Krishna consciousness, when our heart is melting in glorification of Lord and devotees. And we want to hear more and more. And we don't want to hear our own glories. Then we are really advancing in Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, the conditioned nature is that we want to hear our own glories. Aage kaho, aur kaho yaar. And when someone other's glorification is there, somehow we are holding the inside anarthas, envy, just drinking the poison of our own envy. Why I am not being glorified? Why this devotee is glorified? So somehow we have to pray to Krishna and devotees. Let me become happy by hearing the glorification of devotees and Lord. And I should not be that my glorification. Anyway, there is no glory, but if that is like poison. When Madhavendra Puri was glorified, people were knowing Lord has stolen kheer for him. So he immediately ran away from that place. So he was protecting himself from that pratishtha, glorification. So we have to learn from the great devotees, their lives. So here, in the few shlokas, 1 to 6, Yudhishthira is telling his plan, my dear Lord, I want to glorify you. And that will be wonderful, auspicious. And I want to show to everyone, you are the Supreme Lord. And I want to show to the world how your devotees are glorious. And those who are not devotee, they should also become devotee. So Lord is very happy. And now Lord is glorifying that Yudhishthira. Yes, whatever you said is nice, and it will be done. And your fame will spread all over. Your fame will spread all over the world. Shatru Karshana, Vyavsitam. Yes, your desire, Vyavsai, your endeavor. Kalyani, it is a great, auspicious. Kirti, Lokan Anubhavishyati. And we have text 8 also in today's class. So text 8 is here. Rishinam Pitra Devanam Sruhadamapi Na Prabho Sarvesham Api Bhuta Nam Ipsita Kartu Radayam. Indeed, my Lord, Krishna is telling, Prabhu, Krishna is telling Yudhishthira Maharaj, Prabhuji. Indeed, my Lord, for the great sages, the forefathers, the demigods, for our well-wishing friends, and indeed for all living beings, the performance of this king of Vedic sacrifices is desirable. Oh my Lord, it's very nice relationship. Krishna is telling Prabhu. So, and Lord is telling Shatru Karshana, I empower you to defeat all your enemies. Empowering. So I was hearing one lecture of one devotee. He was telling, whenever we do something by the desire of Lord, it becomes glorious. And if it is not the desire of Lord and devotees, then it is, whatever it may be, good. But it's ultimately bad only. And very striking example he gave, like I never thought like that. Anyway, we hear devotees, then we get so many things to contemplate. He was telling Lord Shiva drank poison. That was the will of Lord Vishnu. And he became glorious. And Rahu and Ketu, they drank Amrit. But that was not the will of Lord. They become condemned. Aaj bhi अमृत पिया है पर गाली उनको ही मिलती है, और जहर पीले वाले को माला मिलती है. शंकर जी. So he was telling, so will of the Lord makes everything glorious. Lord Shiva followed the will of Lord by drinking poison, he became glorious. And Rahu Ketu, they, although they drank nectar, they are not glorious. They are condemned. गाली दे दें तो किसी को राहु केतु बोलते हैं, किसी को अच्छा बोलते हैं तो like Shiva, he is Lord Shiva, or he is like very Ashutosh. He's so here will of the Lord is there. You do it and you will become glorious. And Duryodhana and also they did many sacrifices and all, but they are not glorious because that was not the will of Lord in one sense, because they were envious of Pandavas. So like there was a one time when Pandavas were in forest, so Duryodhana and all, they wanted to show their prowess, opulence, and they took lot of chariots, queens, soldiers, elephants, Karna, and everyone. They went to which one forest somewhere, and the Pandavas were that side of the river and they were this side, and they were showing how much opulent we are, how much money, soldiers, servants we have, and they were enjoying. And there was a fight between Duryodhan party and Gandharvas, and Duryodhan party, Kuru, they were defeated. So non-devotees, and that was sure shot not the will of Lord, they should show to the Pandavas their opulence. So they were suffering. But in this world, it may appear in the beginning, it is very good, very nice. May not be the will of Lord and authorized by devotees, but because of our ego, we do. And ultimately it becomes condemned, suffering, poisonous, negative effect. And will of Lord and Lord's devotees will, it may be little austere in the beginning, little difficult, but it becomes super glorious at the end, in middle, and it's always glorious in the beginning also. Like Prabhupada, he took the will of his spiritual master, and it was glorious in the beginning, in the middle, in the end, everywhere. So that is, Lord is telling, yes, I empower you. You will defeat all your Shatrus, and your Kirti will spread. Yes, the glorification is going on. So I was hearing some lectures of Prabhupada. So Prabhupada, I think in this one or two shloka before, there is Yudhishthira Maharaj is telling, there is nothing for you, me and mine. There is no difference between me and mine for you. Everything is yours, right? So similarly, I was reading some chapter of Dhruv Maharaj, in the Dhruv Maharaj episode, when he is going back to Godhead. So it is said Dhruv Maharaj was also seeing the whole world in a way, like he was not dividing the world. This is me, this is for me, this is for others. ये मेरा है, ये तुम्हारा है. So he was equipoised. And those type of people can go back to Godhead. There were description of quality of Dhruv Maharaj. So Prabhupada is writing one of the purpose in 4.12, chapter 12, that if all the parts of body, they come together, they serve together, then everyone enjoys, right? And that should be the way. If one part of the body does not cooperate with the whole body, then ultimately that part will suffer, and all other parts will suffer little bit. But if this part of body, this hand will serve the body, this hand will enjoy, and all the parts will also enjoy, right? So if suppose this hand becomes powerful, it will help this hand also and every part of the body also. So in Krishna consciousness, all devotees, when they serve together, they make it better for everyone and for themselves also. It's not like how I am serving and they are getting more and it's not like that. Suppose if this hand is not there, then every part of the body will suffer, because they have to do more work, more suffering. But if this hand is happy and serving everyone, then everyone will like cooperate. Like if you are lifting the weight, it's not like that left hand is saying, why should I lift more? I should give up. then everyone will suffer, whole body will suffer. So if cooperation is there, everyone goes nicely and everyone gets more. So that is Krishna consciousness. All devotees serving together, they get so many inherent latent benefit by serving together. And we don't know how much blessings we get by pleasing Krishna. Because this is the spirit of Golok Vrindavan. So Krishna is conditioning us in association of devotees. How we stay in a family spirit, try to serve each other, devotees, and see my benefit more is in serving devotee, helping them also in Krishna consciousness. If I think about myself only, that is inauspicious. This is not the will of Lord. So we should try to do best to serve in the mood of the servant. That is very important thing. So, yesterday we were reading about gopis, Ramananda Rai. I think Madhya Leela chapter number 7 or 8. Ramananda Rai and Mahaprabhu Sampad. So there one shloka was there, 8.208 somewhere. It says, Radha Rani is like Lata and gopis are like leaves and twigs. And when water is given to the Lata, like when Radha Rani, she enjoys with Krishna, gopis enjoy 10 million times more. Koti. We will read that shloka sometime. And they are happy. They are not desiring we should go to Krishna. Radha Rani is enjoying, then they are happy because they want to make Radha Rani with Krishna. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur is telling, if you put water in the leaf, it automatically, if you put water in the lata, in the root, it automatically reaches to the leaf. So it automatically. But if you just put water on the leaves, it will not satisfy the leaf much. So if gopis are given to Krishna directly, then gopis will not be much happy. And similarly, Radharani is also thinking, I should make gopis ahead. And she is enjoying 10 million times more. So this is Krishna consciousness. It is like different calculation. In the material world it looks, if I am first, yes, I will enjoy more. Okay. But somehow we have to get this realization also by practice. We know in theory, we have to get realization of these things by associating with devotees and serving with devotees. So, sometime one devotee was telling, he was giving an example, just graphic example from the outside world. When India and Pakistan, they were divided, two countries. So now their resources are being used to oppose each other. Most of the resources in the military defense expenses. And when they are together, they will help each other. Like something will be held from that part of the land and something will be from this part of the land. For everyone together. But now they are separate. They are using their forces and power and to offense, to counter offense each other. So, someone was telling, in the America, they have defense budget. So, anyway, this is a general knowledge. This is not Bhagavatam thing. But it was said they have $800 billion defense budget per year. $800 billion. How much may be in the money? Very difficult to calculate. And India has $80 billion. Just because this is me and this is yours. इसके लिए ही हो रहा है. $800 billion. इसमें तो दुनिया की गरीबी कितने साल कितने बार मिट जाएगी. Anyway, गरीबी तो कहीं है नहीं. As per Bhagavatam, there is no poverty. There is all different conception of the life. So because of me and mine, so much of fight is going on. But if they serve together, that much of money, basically that much of human endeavor can be used for Krishna consciousness. For making more good, more wonderful thing in this world about devotional services. So, we will read from that Chaitanya Charitamrita, very nice shloka. This is from chapter number Madhya Leela 8. I think shloka number 205 से start होता है. Let me open this. How gopis are enjoying when they make Radharani go ahead, and how Radharani is enjoying when she makes Gopi go in front of Krishna. This is shloka number Sakhira Swabhav 207. Okay. I will read, you can repeat after me. It's simple. Or if you want to see in mobile, you can see in mobile. Few shlokas. Sakhira Swabhav ek akatya katana Krishna saha nijya lilaya nahi sakhir mana. There is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Ramananda Rai is describing, but this is another specific details of Gopi's character. Akatya Kathan. There is an inexplicable fact about the natural inclination of Gopis. The Gopis never want to enjoy themselves with Krishna personally. It's very difficult. When Radhanath Maharaj came here, so like for me, I was thinking, thoda paas rahe, thoda sune, kya bole. So but here we are saying very exalted. 208. Krishna saha radhikara lila ye karaye nija sukha hete tate koti sukha paye. The happiness of gopis increases 10 million times when they serve to engage Sri Radha and Krishna in their transcendental pastimes. In one lecture, Radhanath Maharaj was telling, the mood of Vaikuntha is that we want to see everyone is better than ourselves. And somewhere he was telling, if you think I am better than even a normal devotee, there is something wrong with you. Very high. If I think I am better than any devotee, there is some problem. Radhara Swarupa Krishna Prema Kalpata. Radhara Swarupa Krishna Prema Kalpalata. Sakhi Gana Hai Tara Pallava Pushpa Pata. By nature, Srimati Radharani is just like creeper of love of Godhead, and the gopis are twigs, flowers and leaves of that creeper. Jai Shri Shri Nitai Gauranga Bhagwan ki, Shri Prabhupada ki. Krishna Lila Amrit Yadi Lata ke Sinchaya Nija Sukha Haite Palla Vedyar Koti Sukha Haya. When the nectar of Krishna's pastime is sprinkled on that creeper, the happiness derived by the twigs, flowers and leaves is 10 million times greater than that derived by the creeper itself. So when that water is put on the creeper, the twigs get 10 million times more happiness. Haribo. When the creeper, then it twigs and leaves. So this is some Sanskrit shloka. Okay. 2:112. 2:1:2. Okay. Yadapi Sakhira Krishna Sangame Nahi Mana Tathapi Radhika Yatne Karana Sangama. Although the gopis, Srimati Radharani's friend, do not desire to enjoy themselves directly with Krishna, Srimati Radharani makes a great endeavor to induce Krishna to enjoy himself with the gopis. So Radharani do not desire to enjoy directly. She also thinks let gopis go ahead and they enjoy with Krishna. This is very nice consciousness. That day when Maharaj was here, Radhanath Maharaj was here, so I was seeing Acharya Prabhu was introducing many devotees. Maharaj, this devotee is doing this, Dayaram Prabhu is introducing many devotees. So that is like very nice. Not like if I get association, let me only enjoy. So somehow that time we were speaking about account department and our Amar Kishore Prabhu was there only, so he was called inside. So that was very nice going on, Krishna conscious environment. Nana chale Krishna preri sangama karaya Atma Krishna sanga haite koti sukha paya. Presenting various pleas for gopis, Srimati Radharani sometimes sends the gopis to Krishna just to enable them to associate with him directly. At such time, she enjoys a happiness 10 million times greater than that enjoyed through direct association. She is also enjoying 10 million times. So, there was, this is direct by Srimati Radharani. Sometimes Narad Muni also helps. That is even more sweet pastime. One time we went to Vrindavan Yatra, I think 2019. So we went to one place of, I think Lalita Sakhi somewhere. There is some tree also. So Narad Muni wanted to enjoy, wanted to increase the rasa. So Radharani was getting late. And then Narad Muni brings somehow Lalita Sakhi. You sit with the Krishna on the swing and you enjoy. We would be very happy to see you. And then when Radharani comes or Narad Muni informs something to Radharani, you are getting late. Already pastime started. So then there is a different, that is also sweetness of, so like that. Okay. Anyona vishuddha prema kare rasa pushta Tana sabar prema deki Krishna hayatushta. The transcendental mellow is nourished by that mutual behavior in the transcendental love of Godhead. When Lord Krishna sees how the gopis have developed pure love for him, he becomes very satisfied. Prabhupada was telling one story. If father sees all the children, they are together serving him nicely, then he becomes very happy. But sometime they are pressing the legs and they are fighting. I am doing better, you are not doing better. And then it starts with talk. And slowly, then he will obstruct the other leg or he will obstruct the others, working to press the other leg. And otherwise, the more extreme case, they will beat the leg which they are pressing. The father will shout, what you are doing? So they are just fighting for their ego and they are just destroying the service. So he is not happy in that way. So Krishna is happy how gopis are so wonderfully getting Radharani ahead. And Radharani is trying to get gopis ahead. Like our Vrindavan Chari Prabhu always getting devotees ahead to serve. And like, come Prabhuji, come, serve. Prabhuji is always in like background, but such nice, wonderful Krishna consciousness. And Prabhuji is also there, Shri Ram Raghav Prabhu. Thank you. So, this is... Actually, I do one time, 2 times, I think. But when I think how much they are doing every day, hours and hours, I think really they are very Krishna conscious. So, that's why we can enjoy the very beautiful decoration, Krishna conscious DT department. Hari Bol. Sahaja gopira prema nahe prakat kama Kama kirna samay taran kahi kama nama. Anyway, now topic is going to definition of prema and kam. So I was just discussing how gopis are happy, how Radharani is happy, and they are happy to see everyone is happy. So Krishna consciousness is happy to see others happy. We become happy to see other devotees happy, other living entity become Krishna conscious. But if we just think we want to become happy, that is very limited, and that is very miserable in short while. Because that desire will never end, and our happiness is very limited. How much that desire can be fit through that limited happiness. But when we see others' happiness, devotees' happiness, that is like unlimited. So here Yudhishthir is glorifying Krishna, Krishna is glorifying Yudhishthir. Like even in this chapter only, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu meets Ramananda Rai, this is I think shloka number around 40. So he is glorifying Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Ramananda Rai is glorifying. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also glorifies, I am Mayavadi sannyasi, I do not know, please tell me. Again glorification. Right. So, like sometime when this is, if you see the contrast in the material world, two people come together and they start speaking their own glories from their own mouth. And it becomes very dirty. And it becomes like how much they are pulling. You appreciate me. You don't know who am I, what I am doing. होता है ना? Because of, and फिर वो झगड़ा होने लगता है. वो अपना दिखाना चाहता है proof. And he wants to prove, other person wants to prove. ऑफिस में होता है, घर में होता है, मंदिर में भी हो सकता है, अगर if we are not Krishna conscious. So it becomes very, like, it looks very how they want to, we want to prove ourselves. So like outside world. So that is there. So yes, I will read that shlokas also, how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is glorifying Ramananda. This is 825, okay. From shloka number 25, let me go there. 25-30. Glorification. Just 1 minute, it's full Veda based, it's taking time. It's coming. 25. So he's telling, देखिया ब्राह्मण गणेर हैला चमत्कार, वैदिक ब्राह्मण सब करे ना विचार. So with Ramananda Rai there were so many Brahmins, thousands of Brahmins, and when they saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu they were like, Chamatkar, kya hai? Wonderful, such a beauty, such Krishna consciousness. And then Ramananda Rai is telling few shlokas. He says, we have to go little ahead. 32. राय कहे सार्वभौम करे भृत्य ज्ञान, प्रोक्ष मोरे हिते भय सावधान. Ramananda Rai said, Sarvam Bhattacharya thinks of me as his servant. Even in my absence, he is very careful to do good to me. So, we know there was a different version of Sarvam Bhattacharya before becoming a devotee. But now he is telling, you go and meet Ramananda Rai. Then he said, I was not appreciating Ramananda Rai before, but now I appreciate Ramananda Rai. And he is telling, Sarvam Bhattacharya thinks I am his servant. I am his servant actually. Tara kripaye payu to mara darshana, आजी सफल हैला मोरा मनुष्य जन्म. By his mercy I have received your interview here. Consequently, I consider that today I have become successful human being. सार्वभौम तुम्हारे कृपा तार ए चिन्ह, Asparsha Sparshilahana Tara Prema Dhina. Prema. I can see that you have bestowed special mercy upon Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya. Therefore you have touched me, although I am untouchable. This is due only to his love for you. Because of his love to you, you have become merciful to me. Giving all credits to devotees. Very nice. Kaha tumi sakchat Ishwar Narayan. Kaha mui Raja Sevi Vishai Surdhama. Shudra Dhamma. Okay, Shudra Dhamma. You are Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayan himself, and I am only a government servant interested in materialistic activities. Indeed, I am the lowest among men of the fourth caste. Mora sparshe na karile grana veda bhaya. Mora darshana tomara veda nishediya. Yes, that is right. Ved Nished is there to take darshan of some people, but here he is a devotee, so it's not applicable to him. You do not fear the Vedic injunctions stating that you should not associate with Shudras. You were not contemptuous of my touch, although in the Vedas you are forbidden to associate with Shudra. So that is there. But for devotees, no problem. They are transcendental. Tomara kripaye tomai karaye nindaya karma. Sakshat Ishwar tumi ke jane tomara marma. You are Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. Therefore no one can understand your purpose. By your mercy you are touching me, although this is not sanctioned by Vedas. Such glorification. Aman istarite tomar ehan agamana. Parama dayalu tumi patita pavana. Yes, so mere liye aap aaye hain Bhagwan. One devotee was telling, when we see Lord in the altar, we should see Lord is here for me. Like when we say the statement, oh Lord has come here in Newtown to deliver everyone, that is okay, I am also in that group. So, but when we say for ourselves or our mind, Lord is here for me, that becomes more personal. Like because we have to develop relationship with Krishna, personal relationship. Yes, one day I was reading one book of Mahatma Prabhu on chanting. He was telling very nice point. Chanting is a process of devotional service, the most important, one of the 9 processes. But basically it's a relationship. If we just think chanting is a process, then we may become mechanical at one point of time. How to sit, how to breathe, how to focus, and like that is also important mechanical side, how to do well. But if that is only purpose, chanting is a process and I have to perfect the process. Process means like this ho gaya, this done, this process complete. But we don't feel connected to Krishna because we are not really praying to Krishna. Krishna, please accept me. Please make me pure. Please allow me to serve you. And like we should not say it, but we should mean it while chanting. It's like otherwise difficult. We cannot say 2 things, Hare Krishna and something. But in the heart we are praying that, then we connect. Krishna, I am your part and parcel. Somehow I am fallen. Please help me so that I can remember you, I can serve you always. So it's a relationship. And Prabhupada is telling in one of the lectures, we have left Krishna so many billions of life ago. So we have no right to ask Krishna. Like what right we have? We have done so much of nonsense and now we are going to Krishna. But we have faith on our Guru Maharaj words that Krishna is merciful, Krishna will accept me. So by the mercy of my Guru, I will be connected to Krishna. So we are just praying to Krishna, Krishna, please accept me, please help me to remember you, and please make me Krishna conscious always. So this is a relationship. Chanting is also, ultimately it's a relationship only, because the holy name, they are Radha and Krishna, so we are in relationship with them. So, yes. Shloka number 39, 1 2 shloka. Mahanta स्वभाव ei tarite pamara निज कार्य नहीं तबु यान तार घरा. It is a general practice of all saintly people to deliver the fallen. Therefore, they go to people's house, although they have no personal business there. So he quotes the shloka of this Mahat Vichalanam. Very important that who Gargacharya came to Nanda, and Nanda Maharaj is telling. So that shloka. Then we little fast forward. 42. Krishna Krishna Nama Suni Sabara Vadane Sabara Anga Pulkit Ashru Nayane. Here everyone is chanting holy name of Krishna. There are thousands of Brahmanas. They saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Everyone's body is thrilled with ecstasy. And there are tears in everyone's eyes. One day that one devotee came, I think, in our temple, that David Prabhu, foreigner. So how much he was chanting and dancing in the evening. Like he is like, if you go near him, you will also get surcharged by sound vibration and energy of Krishna consciousness. So ऐसे दो चार devotee रहे पास में तो एकदम आपको material world भूल ही जाओगे, सब गोलोक में ही रहेगा हमेशा. So he was such Krishna conscious. He was putting really good endeavor, and it's not from today. He's many years in Minto Park also. So he is like one man army. He can inspire 100 people alone also is sufficient. So, Govinda Bhashya. His name is now Govinda Bhashya Prabhu. So he's a nice devotee. He's so ecstatic. Sometimes he takes Kartal and he start everything. So I was thinking, like, if you stay with a strong devotee, chanting, dancing, hearing, it's like in the Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are present there. You are hearing and dancing and releasing kirtan. How like it is in the association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda directly. It's the same way, like these devotees are making us feel. So then Mahaprabhu is telling some shloka. I will go little forward. Mahaprabhu is telling 44. Prabhu kahe tumi Mahabhagavatam Tumara darshane sabar dravahila mana. Now Lord is glorifying the devotee. Now as we are discussing the theme, glorification, Lord is glorifying, then devotees are glorifying. So now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is glorifying. Lord Chaitanya replied, Sir, you are the best of the topmost devotee. Therefore simply the sight of you has melted everyone's heart. So you are Bhagavatam. Just by seeing you, everyone's heart is melting because of you, not of me. Annere ki katha ami mayavadi sannyasi. Amiha tomar sparshe Krishna prema bhasi. Although I am Mayavadi sannyasi, a non-devotee, I am also floating in the ocean of love of Krishna simply by touching you. And what to speak of others. You can make others Krishna conscious, and you can make even me, the Mayavadi. Mayavadi is very difficult. So this is your power, not my power. People are becoming Krishna conscious. E jani kathena mora hridaya shodhite sarvabhauma kahilena tomara milete. Sarvam Bhattacharya knew this would happen, and thus to rectify my heart, which is very hard, he asked me to meet you. Now he is glorifying Sarvam Bhattacharya also. My heart is very hard, and to show me mercy, Sarvam Bhattacharya told me to meet you. And we see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu converted Sarvam Bhattacharya into devotee. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling, he made me, some shloka will come I think somewhere, he says, he made me Krishna conscious, something like that. He is giving credit to Sarvam Bhattacharya. This is like the height of, but this is Krishna consciousness. Like Prabhupada is telling in Dhruv Maharaj section, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur telling, if one disciple, if by all our endeavor, if one disciple goes back to Godhead, my life, my endeavor will be successful. So Prabhupada is telling, similarly, I am not perfect in everything. I have also some limitations, some faults. But if one of my disciple goes back to Godhead, then by that I will also go, by his mercy, I will also go back to Godhead. So this is, so then we have to understand what we have to speak and think. Okay. Okay. Ei mata doho stuti kare duhara gana. Duha दुहे दुहार दर्शने आनंदिता मना. इसमें बहुत आ रहा है दुहा दुहार दुहे दुहार दर्शन. Some अनुप्रास अलंग, what अलंकारा? दुहे. In this way, each of them praised quality of each other, and both of them were pleased to see each other. एक दूसरे का गुणगान किया, एक दूसरे को देखा, एक दूसरे को आलिंगन किया, एक दूसरे के आनंद में आनंद हो गया. So that is the way glorification is happening. So anyway, I have something this much to speak, something I heard and remembered, so I wrote it down. Okay, time is up. So please pray I can glorify devotees nicely from my heart and understand their qualities. Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuran ki, Shri Shri Nitai Gauranga ki, Shri Ramananda Rai ki, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hare Krishna.